Hi everyone, it's Ayozia here. Today is Wednesday the 13th, I think, of January. I can't believe we're almost 2 weeks into 2021. It's my first time on here, so Happy New Year-ish. I hope everyone's keeping well and holding on to some peace at this time. The turmoil continues. I mean, COVID is so bad at the moment in the UK. We're in lockdown and I'm sure it's challenging elsewhere, and you know, there's just so much going on, isn't there, that feels difficult at this time. So I'm sending you lots and lots of love. I've been filling my days with lots of bright color because it just helps my mood. It helps me to feel better somehow. And so I've been doing these collages with a view to trying to get myself motivated or inspired to make something, you know, because I've just felt in a bit of a slump, not creatively, but just productivity wise is what I mean to say. I'm not really been making any journals or anything like that. So I thought, well, I've been had in my mind to make some boho journals, and then I just really couldn't get myself motivated. And so I thought yesterday, do you know what, I'll just do some collages with that sort of theme in mind and see if I can try to get myself going. So that's what I've been doing. I don't know what I'm going to do with these, but I just had so much fun yesterday putting these together and just playing with bright colors and fabrics and stuff like that. These are probably going to end up being journaling cards. I got given a, well, I don't have any. Where are they? Oh yeah, I got given a whole load of these. Don't know what you call them. Index cards, I think these are, or library cards maybe. I have a box full of them, not like a big package full of them. And I think they're vintage. Well, they've been here for quite a while. Anyway, I've been collaging on them. So that's what I'm doing. So I just thought I'd come on here and say hello and invite you into what I'm doing. But yeah, I've been working with lots of bright colors, because it makes me feel better. So let me show you some of the stuff I've been doing. It's sometimes, you know, it's good to just take time to play. And that's what I started off the year doing, because I didn't feel like doing anything else. I made myself this makes me so happy, a tea cozy. It's just, oh, it makes me smile every time. So I'm just very happy with that. It's just really, I don't have my teapot here, else I would have had great joy in illustrating the whole shebang to you. But I keep it on my desk, because usually I'll bring a pot of tea to my desk and then put the tea cozy on it to keep it warm. And this just makes me very happy. So it's just like bits of, this is sweater fabric and one of Nana Lily's knitted squares and some other fabrics there. This is a felt flower that I made, and some crochet flowers and other bits. And it's really, you know, thick. It keeps the tea really warm. So that's that. And then I've been doing, so that's some bright color. And then I've been doing, let me just leave it here to brighten up. I don't know if it's in frame or anything, but amongst the other colorful things, if nothing else, it would be good to just see some color. So, and then I've been doing a little bit of art journaling. Let's see, what have I done this year? Yeah, again, just playing with bright colors, because it just, you know, just simple things. It makes me feel better. Some flowers. And then I did a couple of, I did that one. I don't know if that's in frame. I hope it is. And just some colourful. I've been playing with some black gesso. I've never tried that before. where you paint the page completely black, obviously, but it makes a really nice surface to then paint on. So that's a newly discovered thing. So there's a colorful face there, and this is a self-portrait. I really love how this turned out. So that's been a new discovery. And so, yeah, that's just been making me happy. In fact, seeing all of this stuff now has instantly lifted my mood, because I was feeling a bit flat this morning. It's really dreary out there as well. It's really rainy and dreary. So I'm wondering when to go out for my once a day permitted government permitted exercise. The rest of the time we have to be at home indoors. So what am I going to do? So tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to stitch. So this bit is cardboard. I painted on it, and then I glued some bits down. So I'm interested to see if my sewing machine will happily go through this. And then I'll just stitch some of these things down. And then hopefully I'll get inspired to do something else after that. So I'll see you in a mo. Yeah, so that worked pretty well. I didn't mind. It didn't mind going through the sewing machine needle. Didn't mind going through the cardboard. So that's a good discovery. I just find that stitching just adds another. I don't know. It's like a bit like mark making, but with the sewing machine. So it just adds another little bit of texture, and it somehow pulls things together. So I'm just going to carry on. I mean, I've got a ton of things to stitch. I'm not going to do that now. It's going to be very, very boring video if I do that. But I will stitch a couple of these and see and show you how they look afterwards. Wow, that was quite time consuming, but I'm pleased with how it turned out. So each collage page I just put some stitching, partly to secure it down because my sticking is not very good, and particularly with bits of fabric. I mean, this bit isn't stuck down, but I quite like that. Yeah, lots of stitching. Wow, that took forever. And this looks really nice. And these ones as well. So I don't know what these are going to end up being. How bendy are they? Could be a journal cover. That could work quite well. Or I could cut them into bits to make journaling cards, back them with some paper. I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do. Let's see, what could this... Yeah, that would look nice as a journal cover with a little motif or something in the middle. Or that way even. So yeah, that's just an idea, you know, like if you're feeling a little bit stuck, just collage stuff on paper, and then you'll end up with something that you can use for something else. And I've just realized I've only got half an hour before I need to go and do a Zoom call with my mum and sister. Every Wednesday lunchtime we have a Zoom call. My mum lives in London, but I haven't been able to go and see her because we're not allowed to mix households, and I feel really sad about that. I couldn't even see her on Christmas Day, and so I haven't seen my mum for ages. I dropped off some presents on her doorstep on Christmas Eve, and then I cried in the car all the way home because it just was too hard. it's just too hard. Anyway, these Zoom calls are giving me life at the moment. My sister lives in the States, and so yeah, the three of us, we meet for a set time, half an hour on, and have a chat and catch up on Zoom. Is just one way to connect, which is really helping me. So I'm doing that in half an hour. I don't actually know what to do. Maybe I can do a quick collage. This has ended up being, I don't know what video this is, but it's just a hello in the space video, shall we say. Okay, I'm going to make these into tags. I was just thinking that these, they have a nice background, so I've collaged things onto them, and I just want like a you know, like a little focus in the middle or motif or whatever. So I thought I'd use my stamps. I haven't used these in the longest time. And I usually use my rose stamps I usually paint, like stamp them and then paint. But I don't think I've shown how you could use them like on a tag. So I'm going to give that a go now. And see how that works. And I'm using a VersaFine ink pad because my stamps have really fine lines, and the VersaFine is the best ink because it brings out the lines. I don't think I'm saying that very well, but I think you know what I mean. They just work best with the VersaFine, I've realized. I'm going to try on some tea-dyed paper. Oh, good. I'm always a bit hit and miss with my stamping. Let's try another one. I find it helps if you also have something like underneath you, like a magazine or a bunch of papers. It helps, it stamps easier that way. Anyway, so I'm going to cut, let's see, cut this out. That's my failed attempt. Now, I wonder whether this needs something behind it. I feel like it does. Or do I want to rip it? I'm getting my distress inks. Gosh, I haven't done this for such a long time. Yeah, I feel like it needs something behind it. So let me I just went to grab my thing of scrap papers. Just feel like it needs a layer or something behind it, but not that. Some vintage wallpaper. Let's see if distress ink makes it look. I just need to blend it in a little bit more into the background. I don't know. I'll stick it on anyway, and then usually when I stitch it, then it feels like it starts to feel like it belongs there. That's probably what I've forgotten. I haven't done this for so long. I've actually forgotten, you know, the tips and tricks. So yeah, I'll cut out the other bit, and then I'll stitch those two tags. And then where is it? Oh yeah, and whilst I'm thinking of it, if you want to and want to keep up a little bit more, I've been posting. I made a promise to myself to post more regularly on Instagram, so I've been posting quite regularly on there. So do follow me on Instagram, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't done already. I'll just stick that there. And stick that down there. And then I'll stitch these, and I'm going to have to call that a day. Oh, and by the way, my rose stamps are available in my Etsy at the moment. I'm thinking about transitioning, actually, whilst I'm on the subject, to selling on my website. I've, you know, converted the website to a business one so that I can sell on there, but I haven't quite made the changeover. So for now, I'm still selling on Etsy, but I will let you know if I do change over to selling on my website. I'm slightly daunted. I feel a little bit scared about that, but we'll see. I'm just trying to think through the best way forward. Anyway, let me stitch these. Okay. I will probably back these with other paper so that you can write on them. But anyway, this is what they... Yeah, it's funny, isn't it? Stitching does, I don't know, just makes it settle into the whole situation. Can't find the right word. But yeah. So that's 2 tags. I don't know. I don't feel like I did very much in this video, but it's just really nice to come on here and say hello. And it's, you know what, it's cheered me up. I always feel like I'm chatting to friends when I'm on here, and I am. So there we are. I've got to go now, so I'm sending you lots and lots of love. Please take care, and be kind to yourselves in this time. And yeah, until next time, bye bye.